Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? How is your Saturday, I think is the day this video is coming out. I've done so many in a day or so, like a day and some change. I forget which day's which, but I just thought we'd do like a fun short Saturday video. So I think this will be out on Saturday. But so I've mentioned in passing this subject before. People have commented on it during like tutorial videos, or like if I've been just chatting with them. People in real life, like when they're watching me crochet, they comment about things like this, so I just thought I would bring it up and show you guys. I don't know how different I crochet to other people, because I've never crocheted any other way. Like the girl that I learned it from did not crochet this way. I don't know when I learned. I don't know when I started holding my yarn like the way that I do, but now that I do it, it's the only way that I remember ever doing it. Like, I know that I learned from somebody who didn't do it this way. I know that crocheting didn't click for me basically until I learned how to hold it this way, because this was the way that worked for me. I have seen almost everybody hold the, and honest to God, every God that I could swear by. Honestly, I don't understand how you guys crochet like that. I've seen people hold it like this. I've seen people hold it like, I think like this. But almost always in this hand, if their hook is here. I have never, while I've crocheted well, done that. I was going to show you, like, I'm going to try to show you the way I hold it. I'm going to show you the way that I crochet from, like, this angle, and then I'm going to flip the camera. Just, like, if you don't watch my tutorials, you've probably never seen me actually, like, crochet, except for, like, in the Vlogtober or Vlogmas type videos that I do. Occasionally I show it, but from this angle, because I've had, before I start, I was just, I've had several people ask me to show them this, and the last lovely person that asked me was Courtney, and she said that she spends more time like watching my hands and watching me crochet than actually like what I'm doing. Do you know, like she watches my technique, not what I'm making, if that makes sense. And a lot of people have said that. I've had people tell me they could just sit and watch me crochet all the time, because not for what I'm making, but for how I'm doing it. It makes me feel special, but and I guess I've never seen anybody else hold their yarn this way, but that doesn't mean that people don't. I just haven't seen it. Like, I haven't noticed. I never really noticed how people, like, I knew I was holding it different than most people, but I never noticed how they were holding it specifically until people started noticing how I was holding it, if that makes sense. So I just made like a little, we're not doing anything fancy today, but so when, like, if my yarn is wrapped, how I hold my tension, here, my little finger's here, the yarn goes under here, and then up against my pointer finger is how I hold the yarn. So like this hand doesn't do much of anything. Like, it holds my work. And sometimes I use it to move the work with my crocheting, but that's about it. Like, I'm pretty much only right-handedly doing this. But like I have the yarn wrapped around right now, and I literally just push it in, and like, see, I'm holding it here, but that's, and like, I always hold tension. I don't know. I've never, like I said, from my earliest memory of showing this, I don't remember crocheting any other way. Now, I've had people tell me this is going to make my hands hurt. I've had people tell me this is going to make me stop crocheting eventually. I've had people tell me they don't understand why I do it. I don't understand why I do it, for the record. I just do it. My mother-in-law watched me because she used to, well, she's always been a knitter. I shouldn't say used to. She's been a knitter her whole life, basically. And like David grew up since he was born ever. She's been spinning yarn, knitting, etc. I think she tried dyeing yarn for a while. She's been a very yarny person also. And she knits, like I said. And since when David and I met, she was like, "Oh, she knits," or and no, I crochet. I do know how to knit, but I crochet. And she was like, "Oh, good. I have a few like questions," because she wanted to learn how, which I feel like I'm a really bad in-person teacher because I feel like I'm really like impatient. Have you ever tried to teach somebody and like you understand that they don't necessarily get it, but you're still kind of impatient? Sometimes I feel like I'm like that. So I was kind of scared. But what she wanted to do after all was just watch me. Like she'd be like, "Well, how do I do a triple crochet?" And then she just wanted to watch me. So that, I mean, that's easy enough, right? So she would do that, and she said that I crochet like a knitter. So the way that I hold my yarn is like a knitter, which makes sense because when I learned to knit and when I do knit, I hold, the yarn comes this way, and I think for the most part I hold my yarn. I'd have to put needles in my hand, I guess, to see, but I think for the most part I hold my tension the same. So I don't know. Do you guys, how do you guys crochet? Because like there's so many like people be like, "I hold it by the knife way and I hold it like a pencil." And like you've seen me now actually crochet, right? So I guess I'm holding, this is how I hold the hook. This hand, is it like a knife except for my finger, I suppose? Or a pencil? I don't really know what kind of hold. This is the hold that I do. This is my stature or whatever as I'm going. Would you guys say this is a knife, or would you guys say this is a pencil? Or would you guys say this is a pencil? Or something in between? I don't really know. But yeah, so, and I don't know if that's what, like, I try to remember during my tutorials to take off my rings, because you hear this a lot. But I think because this hand is doing so much work, that's why you hear all the clicking. I actually had a girl that I work with who watches my videos. Hi, Cheyenne. She said that she likes to watch my tutorials because she can hear my rings click. So like when I forget to take them off, she likes hearing that. It's like one of those like therapeutic videos. So I don't know, but I will flip the camera around really quick and show you guys also. But I just thought I would show you how I do it, and I was just curious if do you hold your yarn this way? Do you hold your yarn in your non-dominant hand and crochet with your dominant hand? Like, what do you guys do? Just a topic for Saturday, I suppose, but I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. Yeah, so let me flip the camera around, and I've got my little Frankie yarn bowl that Damon bought me that I love. And yeah, I'll see you in just a second. Maybe. Okay, so for the excuse me, the more close up, like you can still see the way I'm holding. You can probably see the way I'm holding my yarn better than me because my little camera thing's kind of in the way. But so I basically, like, if you watch my tutorials, you've already seen how I do it. But and sometimes with this in the way, I tend to flip my hook a little more than I wish. Like, I wish I didn't. What? But I don't know. Here we go. Like, this has been double crochet. I mean, it's pretty much the same if I half double crochet. And it's pretty much the same if I single crochet. Yeah. So that's how I do it anyway. I hope anybody that happens to have been wondering about why I do it or what I'm doing or anything, maybe this answers some questions. If I am finding a good rhythm while I'm doing my tutorials, some people have also said that they can see what I'm doing a little bit better because of the way I hold my yarn. Because I always worry that, like, you can't see what I'm doing very well. And I know sometimes my thumb is, like, right up in here, and I try really hard not to do that. But, yeah, I don't know. That's how I do it. So, I don't feel like I've been crocheting for, I don't even know, maybe 10 years now, 8 years, and, like, my hand doesn't hurt at all, so, like, the people that have told me, like, "Oh, well, that's gonna end you crocheting sooner," and I don't know if that's true, because it doesn't make me feel tired or, like, honestly, if I crochet for, like, a really, really long time, this hand, especially if it's, like, a big project, this hand gets more tired from, like, gripping and holding the project and moving the project than this one does for crocheting. So, I don't know, but have you guys seen a lot of people hold their hooks and stuff like this? I don't really know. Anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments below, and I will just talk to you guys later. Hopefully this was helpful for those of you that were curious. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.